Welcome back, Yuki boy. Welcome back. Did you enjoy my speech? I think that's the last thing we did. Welcome. Hello. How are you? I don't know why I can't stop talking like this for some reason. No, I'm just kidding. How y'all doing out there? Thank you for joining me again for another episode of Beacon Pines. We are underway. This is the start of a new recording session. I don't know if you could kind of tell. I try to start on the starting screen when I try to be transparent here. You know, we're friends, you and I. So I try to be as transparent as transparent. I try to be as transparent as I can be with y'all. So, in order to do that, when I start these episodes off and I have started a new recording session, I try to start on the home screen so we can just kind of pick up, and you guys know that I totally forgot what happened since the last time because it's been like 5 days, 10 days, 7 days, 30 days. No, I'm just kidding. I believe the last thing we did was our friend, hiding spot games and fellow traveler, well done. Our friend Pegasus, Mr. Kerr, yes. Oh. He gave his speech and then our friends here went on a little adventure. And so now they found themselves in the underground cellar. The phone booth led them to someplace mysterious, and Beck, Luka, and not Rollo. Hey! I'm an idiot. And Rollo are on their way out. So, it looks like each of these has something written on them. So let's see what's written on them. I want to say kind of like confused. Like, what? Mining Operations Alpha? You guys have mines here? Not that I know of. This town is all farms and fertilizer. And a series of tubes. Pa always says you can only trust a miner up to the point when they hit gold. Not sure how that wisdom applies in this exact situation. That's the thing about Pa. You don't always realize what he means until it's too late. I'm gonna try that without cracking my damn voice in there. That's the thing about Paul. You don't always realize what he means until it's too late. Let's check out these other tubes. Perennial Harvest Main Office. That's where my mom works. What does she do? Science stuff. Is she involved in all of this? We just moved here. How could she be involved? True. House. Excuse me. I drank an espresso before recording, and I think it was a mistake. You know, the star of the show, rattle ball water bottle or frozen shaker ball water bottle making all that noise. It's better than ice. I don't know why. I obviously, if you put ice in water, it's just water, and I drink water. But something about, I don't know, the ice in my freezer tastes funny. It just tastes funny. And I've cleaned my freezer, I've dumped the ice out, I dumped all the ice out, I cleaned it 3 times, and it just tastes funny. I think that, I need to replace, I'm not going to get into this because it's just frustrating. You can just tell, I'm just defeated at this point. But I've tried to get a new water filter for the stupid fucking refrigerator. I think that's all it needs, and then it'll be fine, but it's just screw it. Let's get back on track, shall we? Valentine Fertilizer Warehouse. Isn't that where you almost got snatched? Yeah. Why would Perennial Harvest have a tube going to the old Valentine place? This is starting to feel like something big. This suit has a broken mask. So, have we found our mystery warehouse creeper? Oh, so stupid. So, have we found our mystery warehouse creeper? We've at least found their hazmat suit. If it walks like a Nuncreed and talks like a Nuncreed. Let's not jump to conclusions. Just saying. Oh. Ooh. I'm spinning. Sorry, I was doing perfect spins. I don't think I've ever done that in this game. I don't think I've ever tried to do perfect spins. You can tell I'm very easily entertained. Spinning deer boy go, ooh. Oh, anyway. Back on track. That's a lot of buttons. Stand aside, Earthlings. I've read enough Hank Atomic to know my way around sci-fi tech.
Rollo's hands hovered over the field of blinking buttons.
Eeny, meeny, miny. Uh-oh. Oh, sorry, I smacked my mic there. Hope you didn't hear that. Gonna take a quick moment. Gonna fix something, because my mic is like 3 feet lower. Not 3 feet, but like... Okay, you know, it's not all about size. Fixing my microphone, so I'm more comfortable. Oh, that doesn't do it. I'm an idiot. Into Mario, that's not tightening, that's a turning. That's not tightening, that's a turning. What the fuck am I doing? Oh my god, I'm an idiot. Oh my god. I totally turned it the right way, guys. I totally turned it the right way. I totally got it right on the first try. I didn't totally just unscrew everything by accident. There we are. That was so stupid. Back to our story, everybody. Rollo, what did you do? Nothing! I didn't even mow yet. Oh, eeny, meeny, miny, mow, yeah. I forgot about that. I didn't even mow yet. Uh-oh, someone's coming. What was that? Hide. Where? There's nothing but weird tubes down here. Just get back. Shit. Awesome! Try that again. Awesome! You all need to come with me now. We aren't going anywhere with you. Not until we get some answers. I feel like I gave Beck way too breathy a voice on that line. I must apologize. It probably sounded fine, but I felt like that was like, and hope I didn't kill your ears. Mr. Underground Secrets. I told them it was an absurd password. But they love anything that makes them feel clever. They who? That's no matter. If I can keep you hidden until after the festival, I might be able to save your skins. We don't care about our skins. Hold on now, I like my skin. This all stops now, Nuncreed.
Joseph waited for a moment in silence.
You sound just like him. Who? Walt. You don't get to talk about my dad. You know, your father and I were friends back before.
He gestured toward the strange tubes.
All of this. That's a lie. It's true. I used to bounce you on my knee. What happened? Same thing that always happens. Reality. Complications. Life. We were a team, Walt and I. And a bright-eyed pharmacist. There it is. Sorry, had to read that one in my head first. And I also had to read it out loud because I can't read in my head.
You stupid.
An idealistic doctor and a bright-eyed pharmacist. Both hell-bent on helping folks. So, you were his sidekick? No, we were partners. He helped the patients, and I helped him. Yep, total sidekick.
Nuncreed let out a growl of a sigh.
Luka, I need you to know this. I need someone to know this. One day, Shepherd Valentine comes to us. Says he's got an opportunity. He'd found something he didn't quite understand. I'm gonna take a quick sip of water. Deep voice. Your phone, your phone is doing that. It's vibrating up my throat. God damn. Hey, yo! And he was willing to pay us both handsomely to help him understand it. And my dad said no. Your father and I both believed in helping people. But the thing I could never get him to understand was, it's a lot easier to help others if you help yourself now and then. Classic sidekick into villain plotline. Walt loved being righteous, almost more than he loved his family. He was wrong about one thing, though. When he begged me not to take Valentine's offer, he said, Joseph, if a person says yes one time to Shepherd Valentine, they'll make sure they keep on saying yes to him until the day he's dead and gone.
He shook his head wistfully.
Shepherd's long gone, but he's still got me saying yes. Is there a point to this sob story? Not really, no. Just an old man trying to delay what needs doing.
Nuncreed took a menacing step towards the children.
I tried to keep you safe. I tried to keep you and Juniper out of this, but you forced my hand.
Luka began to laugh.
What? You really don't know. My Gran isn't out of this. She's been scheming right under your nose. Juniper? Seems like she's planning on crashing the town's party. She's going to disrupt the festival? Why would she?
The color drained from Nuncreed's face.
How does she know? Oh, the source. Ooh. Apparently she knows a lot of things. What? Let's just say this isn't the only underground lair we've visited. I was going to say visited. That we visited today. Yes, visited. Let's just say this isn't the only underground lair we've busted into today. And honestly, hers is way cooler. She's got maps and explosives and bad intentions, big man.
Nuncreed grabbed Luka by the shoulders. His eyes were frantic.
You need to tell me what she's going to do right now. She doesn't understand what it is she's messing with. Tell me now. She's in danger, boy. I don't know. She had a map with a mark on the fountain in town square. The fountain? But why would... You know what time it is. Time to replenish the hydration. Keep on going. Keep on going. 'cause I love this story. Oh, fix my mustache. Getting all in my face. The fountain? But why would...
A jolt of realization struck Mr. Nuncreed.
She knows about the source? What the heck is the source? If she tries to destroy the source and it catalyzes and... Dear God, she's going to freeze us all! You all need to run. Run where? Away. As far away from this town as you can get. Heed my warning and head west. Head west and don't look back. Oh God. Maybe our Gran is a supervillain. That did not go how I expected. So... we're totally following him, right? Totally. See you on the other side. You good? Yep. I love this town. Me too, Ben.
Chapter 8. The Cold, Hard Truth.
Ooh, we're getting into it. We're getting into it.
Beth leapt up, allowing the suction to yank her into the dark. Dimness eclipsed around her like the shutter of a camera as she seemed to cover great distance in mere moments. Her only points of reference were glints of upcoming turns, which approached with frightening speed, only to carom her gracefully along. She heard the tinny, distant echoes of Rollo's glee. Once she stopped fighting against it, the ride was impossibly smooth. Then, all of a sudden, as if minutes had passed in an instant, light blazed into view. A burst of wintry air snuffed across her face, and she was flung out into the cold.
That was a great place to take a break. I need to go get some water. I'll be right back. Love y'all. And we're rejoining now in this bizarre frozen area. I don't know why I'm explaining this, because nothing will have happened for you. It will have been literally no time has passed for you. I hit the pause button. I'm stupid. I'm going to just shut up and read the line now. That was intense? Yeah. I think I might have parted with some fluids in there. Any idea where we are? Somewhere cold? Doesn't look like it got on any of us. It didn't feel like we traveled that far. So where did it all go? This place sucks. Why would anyone want to blow something up out here? Only one way to find out, I suppose. We've got to catch up to Nuncreed. I think he went this way. Let's go catch up to Mr. Nuncreed. Love you, Dad. We got places to be, though. That was for Luka, not for me. As I said at the beginning of the series, but that's fine. Whee! 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 Oh, sorry. Jumping through the snow. Okay, this is starting to feel really familiar. I may not be the most well-versed in all things Beacon Pines, but this does look like some sort of frozen replica of town. I got it! It's so obvious now. Mr. Nuncreed is an alien. Rollo, stick with me here. His species can only live at sub-zero temperatures. Oh boy, here we go. The source is their base camp. That's all, folks. See you next time. Blow. The source is their base camp dimension, so naturally they keep it cold. We found it by traveling through their metallic wormhole back there. The final objective? Kill us all. Try that again. I got an itch on my nose. My nose is itchy. The final objective? Kill us all and shapeshift into Beacon Pine citizens of their choosing. You never really had me, but you very much lost me there. You get used to it. We should keep moving. Nah, Rolo's fine. He's
As they
sweet.
rounded the corner to the frozen town square, they spotted Mr. Nuncreed inching cautiously toward a pit at its center. He held his arms out gingerly, as if approaching a beast in the wild.
These two voices, I'm dreading. I'm dreading going back and forth between these two because, oh dearie. Yes. No, not as bad as I thought. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this, guys. Let's find out what happens.
Upon closing the distance, Luka recognized what Nuncreed was after. Gran stood confidently at the edge, one arm outstretched over the abyss. Nearby, a wheelbarrow had been emptied out. She held a lit torch, which flickered in the bitter wind.
Oh boy.
Juniper, I don't know what you think you're doing, but I assure you this is not going to solve anything. If you drop that, you're dooming this whole town.
Hello, dearie. I'm being serious now. Oh, it wasn't me who doomed this town. I've been watching you, Joseph. I know what you were doing.
I think I need a sip of water.
Hello, dearie. I'm making her voice too low. I know she's serious, but she can't be that low. I know what you're doing. You and your co-conspirators.
Gran, what's happening?
Luka, you and your friends need to leave. Right this moment.
Mr. Nuncreed turned back toward the kids, desperation in his eyes.
Listen to your grandma, Luka. This is between me and Juniper.
Rollo and Beck held steadfast in awe. Luka approached closer. Mr. Nuncreed spun back toward Gran, his voice growing louder.
You've got it all wrong, Juniper. Just hand over that torch. You don't understand what you're doing.
How could I possibly trust you to do the right thing? Walt told me everything. He trusted you, and you betrayed that trust. Luka, did you know that this man's entire life is a lie? If it weren't for him, your father might still be alive.
Mr. Nuncreed winced with anguish. His voice hardened.
That's not true.
They both now yelled, not to each other, but at fate itself, making their peace with long-held burdens. The wind howled with encouragement.
Walt was like a brother to me. We just had different ideas about how to affect change.
Very convenient that your way just happened to line your pockets.
Now that's not fair.
They menaced at each other, both catching their breath. The moment balanced on a knife's edge. Amid a blur of emotions and memories, Luka's mind flooded with questions. The wind calmed, as if to give him the stage.
And in the stillness, he began to hum, weep. We're weeping. This moment is very sad. Of course we're weeping. This is a moment where Luka just would start crying his eyes out, right? Right? I think so. Let's cry our eyes out. It's okay to cry. It's okay to cry, especially at moments like this.
And in the stillness, he began to weep. It was all just too much. Falling to his knees, Luka whimpered softly. The tears crystallized as they hit the snow. Gran stared at Luka for a moment with warm sympathy, remembering why this was all necessary.
This'll all make sense soon, Luka. Then everything can go back to normal. I promise.
She stiffened up and brandished the torch at Mr. Nuncreed.
You can't hide behind those people any longer, Joseph. Once their precious source is destroyed, we'll see where their loyalties fall.
Juniper, don't!
Ignoring his final plea, Gran flung the torch into the deep darkness. She smiled and exhaled in relief. Mr. Nuncreed moaned in resignation. The torch echoed as it ricocheted down the hole, punctuated with a thunderous thud.
Nothing yet, but let's see.
You see, Joseph, I've learned one very important lesson in life. If you want things to change, then you must be willing to...
Before Gran could finish, the ground shook her to silence.
No! No!
Oh.
Gran only had time to spin around and run to Luka. Her attempt to shield him, an honorable but trifling act. Unflinching love, pitted against an unthinking horror, there was no contest.
Stupid Ice. Fuck you, Ice. Fuck you. Ruining everything. Man, I don't even like ice, man. I use fucking freezer balls. Fuck you. Fuck you.
Her warm embrace froze in an instant. That is where they remain, fixed in place, forever.
Oh, so sad.
And so, our story ends on this melancholy scene.
No, it doesn't.
In a town brought low by its secrets, sits the frozen statues of a misguided band of meddlers.
We shall go back.
The end.
We shall hum. We shall do it.
That was dire.
Yes, it was. It was very, very sad.
On the bright side, we finally figured out where all the ice is coming from.
Yes, now we know what the source is, and we know why everything keeps fucking freezing.
Now, we just need to find a way to deal with a mystic, unfathomable force of nature.
Yep, without sacrificing Iggy. Because that seemed to work for a little while, but I don't think that option should be on the table. No, that's not on the table. No. Forget I said it. But yeah, thank you so much for joining me on this lovely episode. We are going to wrap things up here because, you know what? I think we're getting pretty darn close to the end of the game. We're getting pretty darn close. You could start to see we don't have too many paths left. I think, yeah, that's it. I think we're coming up on the end here. So we have just a little bit left. We're going to see what happens in the next episode. Thank you all so much. I hope if you've stuck around this long, you obviously either like my voices, like me, or like this story, or all three, or some combination of those, or some other thing. I don't know. But hey, thank you. I appreciate you. I'm your friend. I'm always happy to have you guys around, and I love y'all, and I hope y'all are enjoying this. So, as always, take it easy, and peace.